This is 5 command tricks that you probably never heard of. Number 1 is how to get the amount of any item in the player's inventory. This can be done really easily with /clear, and then the item, and then clear 0 of it. And that will tell you how many items the player has without actually clearing anything. This can be used along with /execute store to store the result into a score. In this case, it will store the result into the item count scoreboard, and it will get my apple count. This ties nicely into number 2, which is editing all player scores online, offline, and fake. This can be done by changing the player's name to the star symbol. If I add a few more fake players, you can see these have no actual tied player because you cannot use a $sign in your name, but if I clear the star, it will clear everything. If you ever wanted background or soundtrack in your world or map and couldn't figure out how to get rid of the directional sound, it's actually quite simple. This is what it sounds like normally. If I spin around, the sound will always be coming from the command block. But if I change the height or the position of the sound to be really high up in the sky, like a few million blocks, and also have the volume set really loud so you can actually hear it from that distance, and play, the sound will always be coming from both speakers, or both ears, and will never come from any one direction. Number 4 is how to create particles with a specific motion. This one is simple as well. All you need to do is change the particle's count to 0, and that will transform the spread into the motion of the particle. In this case, it will be going straight over. I can also add a Y value to it, so it will go up as well, which will create a diagonal, and then if I add the Z value, it will go over, up in a diagonal. Number 5 is how to easily turn off PvP for specific players. This will make sure they cannot hit anything, and it's super simple. You just have to give them a really high level weakness. As soon as I give myself this, I cannot punch the creeper at all. I cannot harm it in any way. It's not that I won't do any damage, it's that I won't be able to punch it at all. If you've survived the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also join my Discord server down in the description. And most importantly, you have to make sure